And now we have the latest Syndicate. Paper box, not a drawer box. That's okay. Life goes on. Boxes are not what we keep anyway. I've gotten more and more used to this style. A Sk8-Hi Notchback Pro S. One of my personal favorite models. Typical stickers we've seen. This year's Defcons take that to another level. I really like the notch here in the back because for me it allows me a lot more functional movement and I'm not locked in at my ankles. A very nice moss gray style suede. Moss gray being the color. Based upon a lot of tactical movements, and there's lots of histories out there on the internet that everybody can read and has probably already read. A great color for camouflage, urban camouflage and the rest, and some of that. Now this is also an LBT, London Bridge Trading Company, and Defcon release. Defcon, as I'm reading with my friend Silo off of his blog. There's some great information on these, and that's where I recommend you head over to read about them. Defcon coming from the Syndicate realm to begin with. I can look for more and more good things out of these guys. Last year's Defcon release was sick. This year's takes it up another notch. Look at the cloth here. You know that's going to be good for the wintertime. The outsole is that mountain style. It's the reverse waffle. So if you're going to be on ice and snow and the rest, it should help to get a little bit more stick with the excuse me, with the bumps there on the side to drive down into. The lightning bolt. The Van Syndicate patch. I love the eyelet there at the top with that boot style lacing system. And the extra laces on these are a paracord. And I'm sure when I wear mine, that's the lace that's going in them. I like that ripcord style material. I do have a complaint, which I think most will, and I'm not sure if it was Defcon or just the people that made the shoe. They have the patch this year. Last year's release gave us a couple of patches. The Velcroed on like you'll do with a military uniform. But only one. With a great shoe such as this, $120 release, why is there one patch rather than another one to balance the shoes? You almost have to decide if you're going to wear them without a patch, so people won't always question what happened to your other patch. I've had Syndicate releases before that had an extra pair of laces. There was one lace, not one pair, one lace. When I contacted the fellows, they said that all of them had come like that. I believe this is possibly another one of those releases where somewhere along the lines, when they were putting into the specs what they were going to do with the shoes, somehow someone said put on a patch, one, and people overseas took that literally when building these. I love the mil spec type badges. Another thing that will help these, as you can see, is that it's not open on the tongue. That should help with the water resistancy, in my opinion. If you happen to wear these out in the elements and the snow and the rest, by being an enclosed system there, the water has no way to get down into the shoe, or a semi-boot, in this opinion. Tactical cloth, great colorway, Notchback Pro, Syndicate release, another superior Defcon shoe. The minor complaint, the one patch for the pair is weak. Other than that, I can probably grab some of last year's patches or my own if I decide to put them on. A lot of that, I think, comes from the military-style uniforms. You decide what patch you're going to put on when your group or your platoon or anything else goes, and a lot of that is Velcroed on these days in a true military war style uniforms. So there might even be some military style patches, maybe to help remember Dad, that gets onto these. Good shoe overall. Very glad to see him. As always, you can find me here at SamColt12, Instagram, YouTube, video, and the rest, and I continue to downsize my shoes at goodshoes.com. I have plenty of auctions on eBay as well. Check them out there, and hopefully you might get some grails if you're looking, as I downsize my collection and continue to upsize with good shoes such as these. Great job on these overall.